NBC News Radio, I'm Lisa Carter. There are various media reports of an explosion at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, that has injured as many as 15 soldiers. Officials at the fort say the soldiers were hurt during a training exercise. The injured taken to a base Army medical center. According to a report, the explosion happened when a vehicle rolled over in a remote area of the North Carolina base. A base spokesperson telling the Raleigh News and Observer there's been an incident on the base. President Trump is being briefed on the response to damage from devastating Hurricane Irma. Arriving in Fort Myers, Florida today, the president praised first responders for their work after the hurricane. The president saying during a stop in Naples,
I just want to tell you, we are there for you 100%. I'll be back here numerous times. I mean, this is a state that I know very well, as you understand, and these are special, special people, and we love them.
He and the First Lady, along with the Vice President, went on to serve lunch to storm victims. House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi says there will be a pathway to citizenship and a solution to the Dreamers problem. That contradicts something President Trump said this morning. Trump said he's not interested in citizenship or amnesty for hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants who were brought to the U.S. illegally as children. He said he's interested in taking care of people. Pelosi and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer had dinner with Trump last night. In a briefing today, Pelosi said she trusts the president's sincerity in working to find a way to keep the Dreamers in the U.S. The FTC is investigating the Equifax breach.
The FTC's acting director of public affairs, Peter Kaplan, confirmed the investigation to CNBC. The FTC does not typically comment on ongoing investigations, but in light of intense public interest and the potential impact of this matter, the agency made the probe public. The breach of the credit reporting company compromised many Americans' Social Security numbers and driver's license numbers.
National correspondent Joe Gomez reporting from Washington. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
Look around your office. Is it time to change things up, start a new home office, or reorganize your professional office space? Visit Office Furniture Outlet in Corona, and you'll feel great. With a huge inventory of both new and pre-owned office furniture, you can buy, sell, or even trade to get the job done. Office Furniture Outlet in Corona will get you looking and feeling good, and that simply means success and great business results. From executive office collections to home office options, you can find exactly what you need at an affordable price. Office Furniture Outlet. They have desk selections that range from modern and contemporary to traditional and elegant. With a large selection of sizes, finishes, and styles, you can design an office just the way you need it. An office you can be proud of. The Office Furniture Outlet in Corona is just south of the 91 freeway in McKinley at 284 DuPont Street, or visit OFOUSA.com. That's OFOUSA.com for the Office Furniture Outlet in Corona today.
KCAA is your CNBC News affiliate. We're the station that gets down to business.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody in the Inland Empire and beyond, and the 190 countries that we have. Hello, welcome to the show. And if you've read my post, do you think they read the post today?
I think so.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yes. Well, if you happen to miss it, this whole show is gone to the animals.
To the animals, just imagine it, chatting to a chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting to a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be if we could talk to the animals, learn their languages, maybe take an animal degree. I'd study elephant and eagle.
Yes, we have gone to the animals.
That always makes me happy.
That song. And we have two very neat and incredible people, two of my very good friends.
All right.
And we have Carmen here.
Hello.
Hello, Carmen.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. And she is from the Calamasa Veterinarian Clinic.
Right.
And the Woodcrest clinic in
Yes.
Riverside.
Right.
And then in a few minutes, we are, Brandon's making some magic with a phone on us. And he is going to be calling the Uptown Pets in Yucaipa.
Wonderful.
And we are going to be talking to Clint about that.
Wow.
Yes.
I
and-
know that place.
Yeah, I know you know that place. Everybody knows that place, you know? And I was in there the other day. Carmen, I went berserk.
Did you go berserk?
Yes. They have, I don't want to say too much until we get them on the phone.
Yeah.
But with all the different kinds of clothing for the animals.
I know.
The blankies, the leashes, the leashes, you know.
I know.
There was one, I almost bought it, and I figured that would make such a gorgeous necklace. It was like this pinky color, and it had all little baby rhinestones around it. And I went, oh yeah, with a black blouse. Could you imagine?
Hey, our pets they get the fashion just like we get fashion.
I know, some of theirs looks better than ours.
I think a lot of theirs looks better than ours.
I know it. We got to go shopping for this stuff, right? We'll start a new trend, and we'll go down to Jesse and say, look what we just did.
I tell you.
And we're going to talk about everything that they have in that shop. And then we're going to be talking to you. And then the three of us, we're going to be talking.
We'll just have to do what we got to do.
There you go. And Brandon, hi. Welcome for being our board up again today.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're
good.
great.
Good. All right, so Craig is already here from Uptown Pets.
Hi, Craig. Welcome to the show.
What's happening, Bev?
Oh, not too much. We're just talking about you and all the neat things that you had in the shop, Carmen and I. And
I sure hope so.
Greg, this is Carmen. Carmen, this is Greg.
Hello there.
How's it going?
I get to put a voice to the actual store. I'm so excited.
Well, you should be. Yeah. Now, Greg, would you please tell all of our listeners, I was thinking about this, why don't we walk through the front door and then start going down the different aisles of all the neat things that you have?
Well, when you walk into the front door, you're going to see our little cat section. We carry everything from cat litter, cat toys, cat treats, cat food, of course, and all the canned cat food. We carry all the bird supplies that you're ever going to need. We're going to carry all the small animal. It goes from hamsters, guinea pigs, all of that good stuff. And we take with exceptional pride in our dog section. We carry some of the best dog foods you could possibly buy on the market.
Yeah,
That includes treats and such. What was that, Beth?
Yeah. Brandon, he has a little surprise for you.
My God. You animals.
Yeah, we are crazy over here. Wait till you see what we're going to do for the cats when we get talking about the cats. You're really going to crack up, you know? And so now we left off right on the corner of the food for the birds and so on.
Mm-hmm. Well, after that, we carry a large variety of chicken feed, chicken products, all the dishes, waterers that you're ever going to need. And then around the corner, we carry a long wall of all the dog toys and such. Because you know that you can never have enough.
Never.
And if you love your animals enough, you will buy them all. So.
That is right.
Yes.
Yep. Well, yeah, after walking around the store, of course, we carry all the basic medications, all the supplements. Pretty much your standard inventory. Like I said, it's all good natural products, too. We don't carry anything in the store that we don't personally like. So we don't get bought off by the big companies.
There you go.
I am so happy to hear that.
Yep, and if you go around the corner again, then you're going to have our little animal section where Ryan takes care of all of the lizards, reptiles, amphibians, snakes. We carry a lot of snakes, so be prepared.
Wow.
And we're going to have all the supplies you're going to need for all of that, too.
And talking about that, too, the birds that you have, they are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yes. I handpicked them myself personally at one of the local bird farms, too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And even if they're pretty, we want to make sure they're friendly as well, because if you have a pretty mean bird, it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do anybody any good.
That's true.
Yeah, unless you want to give it to a relative that you don't like.
Maybe. That is your discretion.
Yes, yes. And then also, when I was in your shop the other day, and that lady was at the counter, and we were laughing at what she was buying, and you have the little mouses or mice there.
Oh, yes, all the mice.
Yeah.
Food, if you will.
food.
Yes, we do carry that. Feeder mice, feeder rats for all of those people who love snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or anything else.
And she was saying, no, they're not mice or rats or anything, they're food. And I thought immediately, oh, I hope she's not cooking them for herself.
I hope not either. I have not seen her with the snake, so I couldn't really tell you.
Yes, and then talking about all the fantastic things that you have, the layout of that store, just the way you explained it, it is so easy to maneuver in that store. And the aisles are wide.
Oh, nice.
You know, so you don't feel like you're cramped. And if 2 or 3 people are in the same aisle, they can still have time with their buggies to stop and look and what have you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of trial and error involved in starting a business. So, yeah, we wanted to make it as comfortable for the consumer as well as us, too, as well, you know. So we try to make it a little bit more, you know, handy-capable as possible as well. You know, a little bit, you know, caters towards everybody, every type of person.
Oh, that's so true. And I was talking to Carmen before we got on air in the cat section, and how you have a little collar for the leashes to hook onto. And I was laughing. I told her, I said you had it's like a pinky color with little rhinestones on it. And I told Carmen, I says, I'm seriously thinking of going back and buying that and wearing it as a necklace. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, if you want to bring it in, yeah, it's got that breakaway collar effect, too, just in case.
Oh, how about that?
Definitely come on in and let me know.
Okay.
Say, ask for Craig, and I'll give you the hookup.
Okay, that's going to be funny. And then next month, we're down into L.A. for Fashion Week. And I was telling Carmen, we each got to have one of these and wear them down there with our
Matching
black tuxedos.
stuff. Yeah,
you
there
know?
you go.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff down there is incredible, and your prices are so reasonable for what you get.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, of course, there's the competitive market aspect of everything. But, yeah, I mean, certain products, we just have to keep it down. But, you know, we like to be fair with our pricing as well. But at the same time, you know, maybe you can find something a little cheaper somewhere else. But you know what? You're also not supporting the business when you buy it a little cheaper, too. When you come to our store, you're actually supporting the actual community. We all live local here in town in Yucaipa.
Yeah.
So your money goes directly to us, towards our families, towards our community, because we spend it locally as well.
And that's the way it should be. Too bad every community wasn't like that. Wouldn't it be lovely?
Hey, I just want to pop in here. I noticed you say something. I don't know whether it was intentional, but I heard you say live local. And I've heard buy local before, but I haven't heard live local. I like that.
Well, I didn't say that, but I'll run with it. But yeah,
okay,
you live locally,
that's what I heard.
locally, you eat locally.
Yeah.
You love locally. Yeah, everything.
Oh, no, I said live, not love.
I understood.
Oh, okay, cool.
But that, too, that's part of living.
But I like that.
Yeah.
Live locally. I like that.
Sure.
I like it, too. Maybe we'll make it our slogan.
Oh, do that.
We will.
That would be lovely. And we could make little T-shirts.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
We're always kind of, you know, we got a new logo, actually, too. So we're going to be making new T-shirts fairly soon as well, you know, little uniforms for us. Maybe we'll sell them to the customers, but that's something we can provide as well.
Oh, that would be really cool. And at this point, since we're talking about the shop, why don't you bump out your contact information?
Okay, our contact, our address is at 35039 Yucaipa Boulevard in Yucaipa, California as well. Our postal code is 92399, but I don't know why you would need that. But our phone number is 909-797-5566. Definitely throw us a line anytime. Our official name is called Uptown Pets, Feed and Animal Supply. That's our legal name. And, yeah, definitely give us a call sometime. And you know what? If you mention this radio show to me, I can give you 5% off your purchase.
Whoa, thank you.
That is awesome.
That's going to help a whole lot of people.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm going to come looking for you this week.
You better. I'll give you 10% off.
Yeah.
Right on.
And then also, now that your shop has been there almost 6 years, hasn't it?
Yes, actually, there used to be a store in Yucaipa. It's been there since I was a little kid, even. It was called Pampered Pets. About 6 years ago, the owner of the building ended up taking over the business, and we've just been building up since then. And I was there since the beginning of Uptown Pets. So I was there when we were fixing up the first shelving and stuff, I was called in to help with that. They asked me, do you know anything about animals? I said, I got a fish tank. Said, you're hired. And since then, yeah, I've been a complete study, an academic study when it comes to animals and all of that, too. Ever since then, I found a passion in it, and I do enjoy it.
That's so with all of that, right, and all your education, and I like to hear people getting educated on what they're doing, and they go on and above. That's brilliant. And now you could actually say, yes, you can talk to the animals. That is so cool. Yes.
I got 2 parrots at home I talk to every day.
Parrots?
Well, we have 2 little kitty cats, and I talk to them. One is called Sophia, the other one is called Rose. Good Italian names. What else do you expect in my house? And this morning, when I got downstairs, I went to turn the coffee on, and they have these little balls, plastic balls, like they got to beat around with. And Sophia was sitting there looking, so I kicked the ball. We ended up playing a game of soccer. The coffee was being cooked. Yeah, it was real, and she is a good soccer player. She takes sight of her paw and bam, she knows how to do it.
That is wonderful.
Yes, and also with everything that's going on up in your shop, what is the one big thing you would love everybody to know?
Well, there's a lot of big things I want everybody to know, but...
Well, if there's 2 or 3 things... I will say the one thing I would say when it comes to animals and all that stuff, and including our products, look at the ingredients on the bag. Everybody at home listening should look at the ingredients of their dog or cat food or whatever, see what's in it. Is that something you would eat? Probably not. But if you come here and buy some stuff that we actually carry, you're gonna be appetized from it. Yeah, you would be surprised. I caught myself doing that the other day. And you know what else we didn't mention? You have the shampoos, the dry shampoos for the kitties and stuff. I have been looking high and low for that stuff, and they had it right there on the shelves.
Oh yes, we actually have a few brands that are dry shampoos like that, because you know how cats are when it comes to water.
Oh boy,
you gotta find ways around that. So we have.
and that is so cool.
Yeah,
you know that they have that. And you mentioned one thing. Is there another thing you would like to mention?
Besides the shop locally, which is of course very important for us and for the economy and everything. Yeah, just come on down and just look at the animals, because all of our animals are all well behaved. They're all well cared for. And if you come down and check out some of the animals that we have, you might find a new passion yourself.
That's true.
That's so true.
That's true.
Yes. But, there's one thing that was not in your shop.
What was that?
One particular animal you don't have in your shop.
I know where this is going. I already know.
I got a feeling it's going to something. You guys are setting me up.
Yeah. No, an orangutan. Everybody needs their own orangutan.
I knew that was going.
If you got the energy for it, by all means.
I have no idea how I started. That was years and years and years ago. And we were doing the show, and for some reason it crossed my mind, and it stuck ever since. Yes. That's why Carmen started cracking up, because she knew exactly what I was going to say.
It's like orangutans.
Orangutans.
The funny thing is, at one point, we actually did sell monkey food.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, Zupreme monkey food of some sort. But, yeah, we actually had that at one point.
Oh,
why?
There's some people around town who've got them. I don't know who they are.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they have them, but they got them.
Isn't that interesting?
We got to add that with the orangutan.
With the monkeys. I have a question for you, because I know you have to kind of go with different seasons going on, and the next season that's coming up happens to be Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Is the topic we're talking about as well, but I'm just curious to know about costumes.
We've got them.
You've got them? Can you tell me a little bit about what's popular and what seems to sell quickly with regards to costumes? I know people are always asking about where do they get their costumes from.
Superhero outfits.
Superhero
outfits.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
We got the Batman, we got the Superman, Wonder Woman's huge now too. We got all of that too. We prefer DC over Marvel, but everyone to their own. So
that's great.
I love that.
And what really probably enjoy having maybe some cards or some flyers in our hospital, because honestly, that's one of the top questions is, where can I get a costume?
Well,
Yeah, we'll bring in some stuff.
if you're going to come up Saturday,
Yeah.
right, we could do all of this.
I would love that very much. That just happens to be a kind of a hot topic right now. And I'm with you in the sense that I know there's many corporate businesses that you can go to, even the Walmarts and so on you can go to. But the reality is we do want to keep this really local, and we want to support our home businesses.
You have to. Because
it's American, people.
Right, and if it wasn't for our mom and pop independent shops,
Sure.
where would all these people be?
Right.
And the other thing why I've always been like this, even back in Brooklyn, I mean, 1,000 years ago, this is when it started, right? And that's the way my family shopped. They always went to the individual mom and pop shops. Everybody was friendly, everybody knew and it's like this community that you're building, right? And it was a good time shopping. When I got down here, I said, okay, let's do the same thing. People looked at me like I was loony, but I know I'm loony, but anyway.
Sure.
And now, and it's good. And with the amount of people that I have met through my journeys on doing this, we're one huge family, and it's absolutely fabulous. Yes.
Absolutely, and I would be very much on board and excited to, refer them to a local business like this one here that has all of this, all this wonderful stuff. Sounds like you've got superheroes going down the road. That's a hot topic. I always hear about Batman and Superman. Those are the top two I think I hear all the time.
Yes. There's a couple other good ones, but they're not coming to my mind just yet.
Right. Yeah.
But I always
Green Lantern. You can't forget Green Lantern.
That's the one. Thank you.
Green
the
Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Superman any day.
That's true. And I'm curious about the snakes, because I've never been a big
so cool.
Well, and I've never been a big fan, but when you actually get to handle them and look at them, they're so cute. They're obviously I'm not talking about venomous ones. They have cute two little eyes, and their mouth looks like it's smiling.
Well, the thing with snakes, too, I mean, I think the real issue with snakes is that people don't know how to read them. Even for a while, I was very skittish around them myself. But after I learned how to read them, I can, see their temperament. Are they content or not? After I learned that, they were no problem. And they're actually really cool. And actually, they're very low maintenance. They're probably one of the cleanest animals you can actually get domestically,
Really?
They don't really ever dirty. They soak themselves. I mean, how about an animal that cleans themselves, You can't beat that.
You can't
feed them once a week. You clean up after them once a week, and that's that. And they're cool.
You can't even get children to take a bath once a day, let alone a whole week. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev, right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. I love saying that, right? And we have Greg from the Uptown Pets in Yucaipa, and we have Carmen from the Calamasa Veterinarian Clinic and Woodcrest Clinic in Riverside. And we're talking all about the animals.
Yeah.
Yes. And before we have to let you go, you have a decision. Would you like to stay on the phone with us for the rest of the show, or do you have to go?
I actually have to go. I'm still on the clock here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We all work very hard at our store, so
all right,
there's never an easy day.
Well, one more time, bump out your contact information.
Okay, so we're Uptown Pet Store in Yucaipa, California. Just Google us, Uptown Pet Yucaipa. You'll find us. You'll find our social media, which we're taking a lot of pride in recently. We actually have a new website out. It came out about a month and a half ago. So everybody check that out. Our address is 35039 Yucaipa Boulevard, in Yucaipa, of course. And our phone number is 909-797-5566. And like I said, if you come in the store and you actually mention this radio show, then we'll save you 5% off. And also, we're actually having a major sale event in our parking lot in the back on September 30th. And that's from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to be drinking, we're going to be having drinks. We're going to be having a bunch of free food for everybody. We're going to be having some raffles going on, all that good stuff.
I thought when we were talking, we were going to keep that to surprise for a little bit, but I guess you wanted to tell him now?
No, we're going forward with it, and you two better show up.
We
I will be looking for you.
Well, surprise.
That's right. That was our deal. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You two show up, I'll do the interview.
I cannot wait to have a few drinks with the animals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I meant non-alcoholic drinks, but, we're not really... We ain't the law, so it's okay.
There's a joke somewhere. I will think of that. And I want to thank you so much for being with us. And guess what we're going to do next week?
What are we doing?
We're going to talk to you again next week because we're getting so close to the 30th.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Call us whenever.
We got to bump it out.
Absolutely. I agree.
Okay? All right. Thank you, hon. Hopefully Saturday, if the schedule works the way we want it to work, Carmen and I will be popping in and saying hello and this and that. Say hello to everybody down at the shop for us, and we'll talk to you soon.
That's right.
All right. Thank you guys very much.
All right. See you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, and right now we are going to go to break.
All right.
In polar bear and python, and I would curse in fluent kangaroo. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I'd say, of course there is.
KCAA is your CNBC News affiliate. We're the station that gets down to business.
Hi, this is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Have you had problems with pests lately? Cliff's Pest Control has been in business for over 40 years and is family owned and operated. We can take care of your general pest problems, that's the ants, spiders, all the crawling bugs, and we also can take care of your termite problems. You can reach us at 909-887-1862. That's 909-887-1862. That's Cliff's Pest Control, Inc., serving the Inland Empire for over 40 years.
Hi, my name is Don, and I work with my wife Marie. We are holistic health practitioners specializing in magnetic therapy. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. The benefits of magnetic therapy are speed up healing time, reduce discomfort and pain, reduce inflammation, detoxify your body, help improve blood flow. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, we can be reached at 951-743-6903. We help to relieve pain without the dangerous side effects of drugs. Some of the other benefits of biomagnetism are a safe alternative for the treatment of over 500 ailments, including cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthmas, cysts, tumors, acne, arthritis, knee pain, sports injuries, broken bones, high blood pressure, diabetes, fibromyalgia, sciatica, multiple sclerosis, stroke recovery. It also helps reconnect the brain to the nerves. We are located in Yucaipa, and we are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, got pain, get relief. 951-743-6903. Once again, 951-743-6903.
Hello, Inland Empire. We are Fabia and Nacho, the owners of Frank and Kids Garage. Do you have an import vehicle and don't know where to have it serviced? Frank and Kids Garage Import Automotive Repair Specialist will fix your Japanese, German, or American car. We've been in San Bernardino since 1969, specializing in import autos, but certified to work on most makes and models. We're located at 480 South Arrowhead in San Bernardino. Follow us on social media at Frank and Kids 2, on the web at frankandkids.com. For free estimates, call us at 909-888-0410. Se habla español.
If you own or work at a restaurant, bar, or nightclub, here's an important message to help improve your bottom line. At Starflight Entertainment, we rent professional karaoke DJ systems. The monthly cost is affordable, and Starflight systems are easy to operate. For more information, call me, Rich, or Bev at Starflight Entertainment, 909-797-7291. Starflight karaoke systems have great sound, and Starflight provides a large selection of songs, everything from the 40s to today's latest hits. We at Starflight Entertainment will supply a professional karaoke jockey, or we'll train someone for you. The Starflight system can also be used almost like a jukebox during your slower times. Starflight Entertainment has been in business since 1989, and many bars, restaurants, and clubs have been customers for up to 10 years. Starflight covers San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange, and Los Angeles counties, and we can help improve your business. So remember the name Starflight Entertainment, and remember 909-797-7291.
Starflight Entertainment.
KCAA Loma Linda, your CNBC news station, where your business comes first.
Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting to a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be if we could talk to the animals.
And we're back, everybody. Yes, and this show went to the animals. And if you just tuned in, that's what this whole show is all about.
Yep.
And Miss Carmen, who did we just speak to?
Oh, we just spoke with Craig. What a nice man.
Isn't he?
And that's for the, what was it, the Yucaipa?
The Uptown Pet Shop.
Uptown in Yucaipa.
And Yucaipa on Yucaipa Boulevard, yes. And tomorrow, all of this information will be back onto the Facebook and Twitter and yada, 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 and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's a very, very nice person. I
Yeah.
met him. We had a good time in that shop. And like we were saying, it is incredible to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we join up, we have to go down there.
Sure. Well, what I really liked, it's a local shop, and they're really trying to cater to the community, and we should be supportive and help them stay strong and thrive in our community. But they're also doing us something good by having some unique items there for sale. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, and then we're going to be next week. We'll be talking to him again about the big event that's coming on Saturday, the 30th.
Right.
Yes, and
it sounds like a block party almost.
And it pretty much it will be. And the thing is if you're gonna go early, find a parking spot.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And then you're gonna be all set. And put on comfortable shoes. I noticed. I don't know if it's just me or if you noticed it and everybody else. When you go to these outdoor events, regardless what they are, you see these ladies walking in high heels.
I know.
Get comfy. You know, it's a Saturday afternoon. Be comfy. Wear something lower.
Absolutely.
Right?
Wear some tennis shoes.
There you go.
Or some flip-flops.
There you go.
Be comfortable.
Flip-flops are a must. yes, you know. And then the big floppy hats that we have.
Sure.
Oh, you know
what? Be comfortable.
That just gave me an idea for when we go to the event, how we can dress.
Yeah?
With a big floppy hats.
Well, you know, we managed to seem to be in sync with colors. Let's add the hats to the mix.
Let's do it to it. There you go. And also, Brandon, thank you for all the music on the first half of this show. And pretty soon, when you hear that word kitty, you better know what to do, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that's
Right
going to be
on.
a surprise. So, Carmen, dear Miss Carmen.
What's going on, Bev?
Well, you tell me what's going on in Calamasa Veterinary Clinic over there in Calamasa.
Yeah, so well, you know, we have the two hospitals, Calamasa and Woodcrest Vet Clinic. They're both the same. They're sister hospitals. It's just one's in Calamasa and one's in Riverside.
Well, wait a minute. I got to break in. If they're sister's hospital, which one is the oldest and which one is the youngest?
Well, they're almost. Let's see. Woodcrest is the oldest.
Ah, she is.
Woodcrest is the oldest.
Okay.
With I believe it's like 27 years or 26 years, something like that. With Calamasa's at like 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Between sisters, yes. Okay, go on.
Yeah. We have, you know, it's open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Now, Calamasa's on Saturdays, they're from 8 to 1. But Monday through Friday from 8 to 6. So you can give us a call, schedule an appointment, but we take emergencies. We don't turn business away because we know your pet is important. And of course, you want to get those concerns addressed and taken care of if there's something urgent. Right now, what season we're in?
We're going into fall and Halloween. So
Hallelujah.
What do you get for Halloween?
So for Halloween, you know what? The fall season, I just love the colors. I've always loved
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
This is my favorite time of year.
It's the best time ever, really. As for pets, though, we, as always, the main things that we see pets for, I need to share with you. We have holiday hazards. Halloween is actually a little bit of a hazard because candy
is deadly.
Is everywhere with its wrappers and its chocolate. And our pets, I don't know, it's like they have bionic noses. They know where we hide our candy. It manages to fall, and they find it faster than we even know that it fell. And so unfortunately we see a lot of pets that end up eating candy, and you start seeing a lot of vomiting and diarrhea and a lot of getting sick. Chocolate is very bad for dogs. And we want to make sure that we're keeping all of these things, locked up. That, I would have to say that's really important. Not locked up, but away from them.
Well, one thing that I found, because I was, I'm a big dog lover.
Sure.
And we had dogs pretty much my whole life until I got here to California. In Woodstock, I'm still going to be getting him. Hopefully by next year I'll have the time to take care of him.
Yeah.
And what I do is any candy, and you have cats, dogs, orangutans, whatever you have, put your candy in the freezer.
Sure.
It's the best place. This way it's going to stay fresher longer.
Sure.
The chocolate is not going to get all
yucky.
yucky.
Yeah.
And then when you peel the paper off, the paper will come off in one shot instead of little bits and pieces.
Sure.
And then the other thing to remind everybody too, the candy wrappers, don't leave them laying around.
No.
Because they're going to smell that chocolate and everything else. They're going to start eating
can't
that
wait to
paper.
eat it.
Yeah. You're going to have one very sick pet.
Unfortunately,
sick
yes.
Children.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
But this is a real common thing that we end up seeing pets for, is they end up having a lot of vomiting and diarrhea because they've unfortunately been eating a lot of candy. They can't really there's a lot of things that they cannot digest. And what comes with the holiday season, as much as we want to, I highly encourage you not to feed them table food. It's the holiday and we're thinking, oh, I really want to give them some of these things. And I got to tell you, there's a list of things out there that are very, if not dangerous, they can even be deadly.
Yes.
So don't chance it, because if you don't know, then don't feed it to them, and stick to their nutritional food that you get them and snacks that have gone through the approval processes for them to eat. But people will tend to even think, I'm going to do my pet a little favor. It's the holiday. How about a little alcohol? No, let's not do that either. Remember, they have a completely different digestive system. Caffeine, coffee, grapes, raisins, macadamia nuts. There's a laundry list of these things that you shouldn't be feeding them. Salty snacks. Even you need to be careful with like raw eggs and raw meat because of the bacterias. They get just as sick as we do. And
even sicker sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
It depends on the age of the animal. And the weight has to do a lot with it. So people, please, we're asking you nicely. We're not going to nag like my mother nags, but we're not going there. But we're going to ask you nicely. Use some common sense.
Sure.
That pet that you have is a family member.
That's right.
Treat that family member just like you would anybody else in your household, your apartment, your house, your condo, your trailer, your teepee, whatever you're living in. Think about it. How would you feel if you were a little puppy or a little kitty or an orangutan or a snake, whatever, and people are feeding you this food and it seems like a treat. You eat it and you're getting sick and nobody's paying attention to you.
And really sick, unfortunately.
And you could lose your family member. It's that serious.
Oh, absolutely. So, when I think of the fall, of course, I want to think of positive, beautiful colors and so forth. But I know we get so excited because we get so many things, from gifts to foods to candies, and these are the things that we see are, pets coming in for emergency situations are always related to holiday events and things of that nature. I would have to say the other big one that we have found to be our little toys.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not talking about pet toys. I'm talking about these little toys that come with maybe Halloween, those little fake snake rings or spider rings. Or, and they see this and so they can't wait to chew on it. Next thing you know, they have like a couple of toys that could be causing an obstruction. And these things really actually happen, and they happen pretty frequently. So I can't stress the importance of really paying close attention to where these small objects and toys are that your pet is not going to look at it and say, oh, this is going to be dangerous for me. They're going to look at that and go, oh, yeah, in my mouth.
And, talking about this, there's one question I wanted to ask you the other day, and we're doing so much, it slipped my mind. Like in my home, I have a lot of plants, all right? And with the kitties, they like to go out and search and, like all the other animals. How can you keep the kitties off the plants? And Sophia figured out how to pull the leaves off, and she was eating one of them.
Yeah.
And I had to get it away from her immediately.
Oh, no.
Is there a spray? What can you do for the animals?
When you're now you're talking about behavioral training, and one of the most common ones, which not everybody likes to use, but is spraying them with water.
I got a spray bottle like it's a king size here, and I go, running around.
When they start to identify that they get sprayed every time they touch that, they eventually do
get it through their head.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
And people use that for even when they're scratching on furniture. Sometimes if they're going to the restroom outside of the box, that type of behavioral things. That's the easiest way with cats. Because they don't pay attention to spankings and things of that nature. No. You can't even go there with them.
Well, what I did is, I have the king size spray bottle, and when I'm home, I do, and then also with Rose and Sophia, when they started doing something, right? And I said, okay, let's do it my way, right? I said, hey, what you doing? Get there, and I clapped my hands. They're done. That was it. That's all it took. And when I see them climbing on the furniture or they're hanging on the banister,
oh, they're having a blast.
Yeah,
it sounds like.
I go, hey, what's the matter? Get off in it. And that's it. I want. Now, if I could do this to people, wouldn't that be fabulous?
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
Yeah.
I know.
And if you spray them. And if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. And we are talking to Miss Carmen from Calamasa Veterinary Clinic and Woodstock.
Woodcrest.
Yeah, I got thinking of the dog.
Woodstock, you're ready to go.
Sheepdog back. And Woodcrest and Riverside. And Brandon is our bought up again. Yay! And we're very happy with Brandon. We have a good time with him. And Brandon, really quick, let's play that little music that we have. This is the one. Talking about cats. Here you go.
Aww.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle,
the lion sleeps tonight.
In the jungle, the crocodile.
I always think of the Lion King.
Thank you, Brandon.
That was fabulous.
Yeah, Brandon and I get together, and who's ever on the show, we come up with unique music for everybody. And wait till you see what we're going to be doing for Christmas. That's a big secret. We're not going to tell anybody. We're just going to go and do it.
I already have several things running through my brain.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
I won't
you can
say
read
word.
my brain, which is very scary.
We had fun with that last year.
Yes, we did, didn't we? We're going to do it again this year. Yes.
Well, you come up with some clever ones for animals, We've got so you could talk with the animals. Mm-hmm. Then we have this one. And then there was another one I heard today.
The dogs out.
Yeah.
For the doggies.
That was great.
And then also talking about Halloween.
Yes.
I wanted, this crossed my mind too. We talked about the candy and all of that, right?
Sure.
The other thing is with all the children coming with the families and stuff, ringing the doorbells, knocking on the doors and stuff. This goes for all of your pets, straight across the board, right? Humans and non-humans, all of your pets, right? They're going to start getting a little nervous hearing the doorbell, the trick-or-treat, this and that. Maybe to make them calmer and happier, put them in their own little room, maybe with some toys, the little bed, a blankie, maybe put a movie on about animals or something, and keep them calm. Because
a lot of stimulation.
Right, because what could happen is the cat, your dog or something, could escape when that door is open when you're passing out candy.
Sure.
Yeah, so try that, and let me know.
With the whole Halloween time, it's fun. You know, we can't wait to dress our pets maybe and go take them out on a walk so we can show them off. And, you know, there's a couple of things you definitely want to be careful with, in the sense that the costume may be cute, but, you know, can they breathe? Can they walk? Do they have restrictions? Be thoughtful of those things. You don't want them to struggle out there where they're walking. And then I would have to say the most important thing, no matter where you're going, is that you do have them on a leash.
Yes. Most important.
That is the most important, because so much is happening during the holiday season. Anything from a lot of people, you know, fireworks, noises, all kinds of, you know, festivities that are shocking and nerve-wracking. So some of them kind of want to just bolt, and you don't want them bolting out into the street, you know, getting lost. So the other part to this is making sure that they either have some caller information in the event that they get lost, somebody can get them returned to you, or definitely have them microchipped, because a microchip,
that's a big one. Yes.
Yeah, microchip will lead them to back home to you. You know,
right? Because you know they get lost just like humans do.
Oh, sure they do.
You know what I mean? And like you said, they get upset or scared, and their whole memory bank goes a little wacky.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then the other thing too, Todd, if we can finish this up and then go on to the next subject, people foods, right? Again, we're asking you all, please, do all of your pets a favor. Don't feed them people food, period. Now, I have an idea, all right? Halloween. You usually have maybe a soup or a stew, something quick for you out the door, right? Okay, you want to do something special for your pet? Get him or her a new food dish. Maybe, and they have them for all different holidays and stuff. Go down and get him something a little special.
Sure.
You know, go down to the 99-cent store, and you don't spend a lot for it, right? And when you put the food in there, shape it, right? And some of the food is you know, it's kind of mushy, and you could shape it. Maybe do a little pumpkin or whatever.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And you can do that. They have food coloring now for animals.
Yeah.
Right? So you want a little different color, give them a little excitement, put it in.
Sure.
There you go. Sure. And then for Thanksgiving, you could do a turkey, right? For Christmas, you could do a ham, or what, you know, a nice lasagna would be perfect, you know?
Yeah, well, and we probably should have checked with Craig, but a lot of places that sell pet snacks, they sell things like doggy cookies.
He has
and
them
cupcakes.
He has them in the shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
And they get really excited. They know it's something special. They know it's not the regular food, you know. Yeah. So you can always get them fun new treats or these baked goods that are made specifically for your pet. You know? They're not real chocolate. They just look like they are.
Like chocolate. Smell like it a little bit, you know what I mean? Just as long as it doesn't smell like my sister's cooking, they're going to be fine.
They're going to be...
Yeah, you know, I mean, the woman can't even boil water.
Oh, no! Poor
you know? Yeah, and listen, before we go on, let's bump out the contact information for both of your clinics.
Okay. Well, the Calamasa Veterinary Clinic, which is really close by, you cannot forget this. It's at 980 Calamasa Boulevard in Calamasa, California. Our phone number is 909-795-0030. And our Woodcrest location is at Woodcrest Vet Clinic is at 18945 Van Buren Boulevard in Riverside. And the phone number there is 951-780-4799.
Yeah, you know, and let your fingers do the walk and call them.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely. We're here for you. Let us be yours. Let us do whatever service you need for your pets.
Well, I know when we got the kitties, we got them straight over to you, and bada bing, bada boom, they're taken care of. And then when Michael was home and his Mr. Kitty, and we took Mr. Kitty over to you, you know, and they're happy animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really are.
Good.
And just out of curiosity, you know what would be fun?
What would be fun?
Okay, now everybody listen. In ear range, everybody listen, right? Let's take a survey.
Okay.
How many people have cats? How many people have dogs?
Oh my.
I always wanted to know the answer to that.
That would be interesting. I don't even know. Is it a 50-50 thing? Is it a 60-40?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it'd be kind of interesting to find out.
Yes, I've had both, and right now I just have cats.
Mm-hmm.
Our dog died, and when he did, we mourned for a long time, so we weren't ready to get another dog. But we had cats, and we've just been keeping cats, and it's been going from that direction. So a little, from the independent standpoint, I don't have to take them out for walks and do all these things in my life right now, which works out for me. So when I talk to people, I say, why do you have cats? And some are like, I just love the way they snuggle and love, and I don't have to worry about doing all these things, where others feel like the dog shows more love and more affection. So yeah, we have dog people and cat people. I wonder what that percentage is, even right here in the Inland Empire.
Let's do a survey and let's find out, because I want to find out.
You want to find out? Okay.
I am curious now.
What's
I'm glad
going on
you
out
brought
there,
that
Inland
up.
Empire? What kind of a pet do you have? Let us know.
Yeah, and I just got a little note here from somebody in the station. His name is Rich, and he has a question he wants to ask.
Okay.
If he can ask the question. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what's the question?
Well, we're talking about the food, feeding cats and what have you, or dogs, whatever. I'm sitting at the table and I'm maybe eating chicken or turkey or something like that. It seems pretty innocuous to me. I mean, could I break off a piece of that and give it to them? Even, is that a problem?
Well, I'm going to tell you what the real problem behind this is. If you were to bake some chicken and you took some baked chicken and you put it in their bowl, that would be okay. Baked chicken without all the seasonings and the grease and the butters and all this, right? But when you're feeding them from your lap and from your table, you're actually helping them to develop bad behavior. So the chicken itself is not the bad, as long as there's no, seasonings and things of that. But them coming up to your lap and eating off of your plate or from this is bad behavior, because now every time you eat, a guest eats, they're going to want to come because they're expecting that.
Well, I did this once or twice, and so now that's exactly what they do. They are so cute, pretty, and beautiful. They can do anything they want.
They're wrapped around your pinky.
Yeah, and they've got me wrapped around, I don't know, whatever.
I know.
Their paws.
Their paws. Right, yeah.
So they can do anything they don't, well, please.
Oh, no.
And I've got to be told, stop that. I mean, I get sprayed with water.
I would have to agree, because do you want them begging your guests for the food off their plates,
Yeah, I guess they would, wouldn't they?
They would. If they're doing it to you, they'll do it to anybody.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to, and the other thing is the plants in the house, or like the big bushes we have out front, if they ever got out, those big things with I forget what they call them. The bushes out front with the big flowers on them. Everybody has them, these big monstrous things. Anyway, can they eat certain plants like that, or certain leaves that would actually hurt them?
For the most part, they are gonna know. But if they get sick, put it this way, you'll know by diarrhea and vomiting. Those are your big two keys that say there's an issue here.
All right.
Yep.
Just wondering about those couple things.
No problem.
So I looked it up.
Yes.
The cat people versus dog people versus people who like both.
Oh, this is exciting.
You did.
Yeah.
So, this is specific to people that read Live Science.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is not Inland Empire. This is a poll that Live Science conducted. More people said that they were dog people. 60% of people said that they were dog people. 11% of people said that they were cat people.
11?
The rest of everyone else liked both of them.
Oh. Aww.
So you mean we can, who let the dogs out? Yay, we won!
Wait a minute, but how many people like orangutans?
Orangutans, Bev, the one.
One.
Wait, Brandon, thank you for taking
That
that
was
time
fabulous.
and doing that.
No problem.
So
That was
there's
awesome.
the answer.
There you go.
Yep.
60% dogs, 11% cats,
cats,
and the rest
is
both. That was 71. So what is that, 29?
Yep.
You right? 29? Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. 28. Okay.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah.
Well, that is a cool thing to know.
It is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would think, though, the 11% cats would be more. But it makes sense because people who have cats do tend to have dogs, too.
Yeah. Except me, I don't have Woodstock yet. I'm not home long enough to take care of myself, let alone a dog. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
And then also, Carmen, one more time, bump out your contact information, please.
We would love to see you, and we will most certainly give you the best prices in town. Cala Mesa Veterinary Clinic is at 980 Cala Mesa Boulevard in Cala Mesa, California. 909-795-0030, and our Woodcrest location in Riverside is at 18945 Van Buren, Riverside, California, 951-780-4799.
There you go. And I hope everybody enjoyed the show today about the animals.
Thank you for having me.
And tomorrow when I get up on Facebook and all that good stuff, I'm going to bump out this information. And Carmen, I forgot to ask you, one big thing. What is the one big thing you want everybody to know about you and your clinics?
What's the one big thing? We're like your family doctor, except we're for your pets. We know you. We know your pet really good. And so, you know how you have a doctor from when you were a child all the way till you're a senior? That's how we are. We take care of your pets from when they're a little baby kitten or a puppy till they're a senior. Okay.
So in other words, you start off at the pediatrician and you go all the way through.
That's right. That's what we take care of.
And then when the grandchildren come.
We do.
Yeah, that is so cool. And I hope everybody enjoyed the show today. You can tell we're a bunch of animal lovers down here.
That's right.
And we will keep you informed. Next week we'll be talking to Uptown Pets again about their big event on September 30th. It's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And Carmen, you're going to be there?
I'm coming.
Okay. And Brandon, thank you for another good show. Everybody be safe, be happy. We'll talk to you next week, same time, same station. Ciao.
Bye.
I saw you had sparkles in your eyes. It was unbelievable how you had me hypnotized. I knew from that moment you were the one for me.